What is going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AYN Odin 3, and this one was sent over for review from AYN. I have a first look video that's going to be going live tomorrow, but while we wait for that, I figured let's go ahead and do a live stream and just do some game testing. Today we're going to be focusing on mainly GameHub, a little bit of PS3, we'll look at some Switch, and then take a few audience requests too and kind of answer your questions and also give you my thoughts, what I think about this thing now that I've had it for about 24 hours or so. And my thoughts are, this is going to really bring the competition to the Conquer Pocket Fit. You know, that handheld is one that is taking a while to ship to backers. So AYN might be able to eat INEO's lunch here if they start to get these out to their backers. Now, they did great with the AYN Thor, their dual screen handheld that just came out. Now, this is rocking the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, whereas now in the Odin 3, we're looking at the Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is just beastly performance at the cost of a bit less driver compatibility for emulation like Switch. And we're going to run into some kerfuffles as we go along here. I already noticed also a bit tough to run some PS3 just compatibility wise, and that's probably software related more than anything on that one. But it's very exciting that now we're in the third iteration of this design, and yeah, coming from the Portal, coming from the Mini and the Odin 2, I mean, they really have just brought all of those designs into this one unified form factor. Kind of looks like the RP6 now that they're doing that stick up top version, right? Yeah, and the purple variant, I mean, this, I haven't seen the purple before for the Thor in person either, and so this just pops. I gotta order a purple Thor now. This just, it's a beautiful, gorgeous color. Even more so once you add on the LED lights. So thoughts on this so far are, you know, it gets a little bit fingerprinty. We had an all glass front here. Also a nightmare to film for any of you content creators. All of these all glass front handhelds, very, very popular now. All right, let's see here. Enhance. How's everybody doing today? Live chat, you with me? Hey, there we are. Yeah, I'm hearing also a bid there. Yeah, I'm hearing also turnip driver development is starting. Now, I'm not going to do custom drivers today. We're going to be sticking with native stock and see how far we get. Again, just got the device, and so haven't had time to delve too far into it. I did leave it running overnight, though, so I let it run for 12 hours straight, downloading Cyberpunk for GameHub. And unfortunately, GameHub's latest version, I'm using the mainline version, they have an issue where the download just takes forever. It just goes to 0 and then goes back up, and it's just kind of a nightmare. So I got like partway through done. So we're not going to be able to do Cyberpunk today, so I'll have to do that in follow-up content, but we got 33 gigs of 58. Let's go. Did load on, though, some Call of Duty, Warhammer, Hollow Knight, and some other miscellaneous. Rob's favorite, Ball X Pit. And yeah, again, so far, I'm very much enjoying the Odin 3. I wasn't sure about it when I backed it. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like the Conqueror is going to be winning this round, but this brings the AMOLED screen here and 120 hertz refresh rate there, 8,000 milliamp hour battery. While not as ergonomic, I'm finding, as the Conqueror, man, it does feel good in the hands, though, and I like the gritty texture they have here. So stay tuned for my first look video tomorrow that's going to go very much in the weeds over the ergonomics, over the feel, the buttons, comparisons to other devices. Today, I'm going to be sticking mostly to game testing. Should we look at some Silk Song? Netflix, Stubbs, do you think the Switch driver issue will be fixed on this? I mean, that's really up to the developers and also up to Qualcomm, right? Who would need to assist some there. Release that kernel source, make it easier. There's also that new 8 Elite Gen 5, and I bet we'll see that in handheld soon enough. So, you know, this is a little bit of a downgrade in that regard. You're going to get more performance, quite a bit more performance at the expense of the compatibility layer that you see with handhelds like the Odin 2. You can run like Linux on this and Rocknix. So I don't know how soon we're going to see something like that, if ever. Another thing that impressed me, though, on the Thor is the speakers. The speakers sound really nice. And once I got used to the feel of it, yeah, well, it's, again, the only thing about ergonomics I'm going to say right now is that I wish it had a bit of a bump out. So a grip would make this near perfect for me. I ordered the stock grip yesterday, so I can get that soon enough. And JC Studios, I want to plug them. They make these awesome grips for a number of the Odin handhelds. I'm sure they're going to make one for the 3 here. And yeah, it is just, if you got big, meaty palms, this is perfect. It's just, so I'm not too worried about that front very much. For being the 8 Elite, it doesn't get overly hot. It does get warm, and it has a powerful fan to go ahead and dissipate that heat. The fan is fairly loud when you're in full blast mode, and it has a little bit of fan whine on mine. I don't know if you're going to hear it on the live stream here, but just, it's fairly minor and not a huge concern, but it keeps it nice and cool. You can run it without the fan, although it's going to get hot. And yeah, D-pad feels good as their usual. D-pad face buttons feel great on this. It's a little quieter than their other handhelds. While not as quiet as maybe the RG557 with their mushy rubber, oops, not that one. Too many white handhelds. RG557 with their mushy rubber membrane, that's definitely quieter. It's very volume-wise, it's near identical sounding to me to the Thor. So I believe these might be the same buttons. Same D-pad. And the sticks. All the sticks are an upgrade. A bit tall, so not as pocketable, but oh my goodness, are they freaking comfortable. Just, your thumbs just sit and feel good in there. Yeah, you get very good control. Precise movements. It didn't see any dead zone issues. Shoulder buttons, L1 and R1 are pretty loud and clicky, but you do get the analog L2 and R2, and those feel fine, you know. As you start to use L1 and R1 and all the shoulders at once, that's when you run into some of those ergonomic issues. And yeah, AYN, if you're worried about tariffs, I've been ordering through DHL through them. I just ordered myself a purple Thor, and so far I've not seen any tariffs come through, and I think AYN just takes care of those. I've ordered a few handhelds from them recently. Yeah, no tariff charges. 4 picks is usually a safe bet, but there's been extra delays on 4 picks shipping, and I kind of want this before Christmas. And I have a good feeling it showed up so fast. Okay, let's get it in 120 hertz mode. We are on high performance settings right now. I got the fan on smart mode. That seems to be the sweet spot. Wi-Fi 7 on here. I believe it's Bluetooth 5.3. And yeah, we're looking good here at a solid 60 FPS here on Silksong. Yeah, temps are okay. I mean, again, we're not pushing it yet. The highest I got yesterday at the max performance, pushing every part of the CPU, the max I saw it go, I believe, was 36 or 37 degrees Celsius, right around here. And the highest you get where you actually feel in the grips was about 31. Oh, thanks, Rob. Turn up my brightness on the handheld or turn up the brightness on the lights? Both. Okay. Hey, K's Retro Gaming. Yeah, it's pretty close to Atomic Purple, I'd say, at least on the transparent part, right? You know, I have the transparent or Atomic Purple N64 controller. Let's look. Nope, I totally don't have the purple one. It's just regular transparent. My bad. I haven't looked in that drawer in a long time, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty close. I have the camera's colors as neutral as possible here. So you get this two-tone, right? And I am a fan of just the grape color tones you get there. The transparent part's fine, but I really like this, the front glass where it's this darker purple. And once you combine it with these LED lights, I have them set pretty low, around 4 or 5%. They do show a little bit on the left, and you can see it coming through on the D-pad as well as on the face buttons, just barely. Which to me, I don't know, it's kind of fun. And you can turn it off if you don't like them. Great question.
That purple is ugly AF.
And Andrew's on the stream too. Hello, sir.
Howdy.
How's your day going?
It's going.
You're all dressed up.
Yeah, man, I had family pictures. And came
Oh,
back
nice.
to jump on the stream.
Well, thanks for hopping on the stream. Which Odin 3 did you go with? Did you order one?
No, it's in my cart still. Just funds. It's that time of the year,
I know.
shopping and all.
I know. What color are you thinking, though?
I am thinking, I was between the purple and the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
And now
like
that
the
you
I
now
don't
that you see
like
purple,
the glass front.
Yeah, not a fan.
If
See,
I love the back. I
Yeah?
love that transparent back. I
Well,
really do.
I mean,
But that glass front plate, man, I'm just not a fan of it.
technically, I believe you could remove the glass front if you were crazy enough to do it. I wouldn't recommend, but
Yeah, but that would also require. Okay, Zoo needs to stop watching. I'll do that if I can buy two of them, and then I'll swap the backs.
well, maybe rainbow is where it's at for you. Oh, and I have to
Yeah,
correct myself too. I've been posting that this is the Pro, but they actually on the box it says Pro 12 256, but when I got in here, it has 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of SSD in there, or storage, I mean. So this is the max unit, and they just mismarked it, I think.
I mean, yeah, it's a review unit. I wouldn't be.
They
That
usually,
would, that
well,
doesn't,
they never top spec review units though. It's always middle of the
that's not
line.
top spec.
Well, okay, you're right. The Ultra is the top spec, which is 24
Correct.
gigs, 1 terabyte. But that's for crazy people.
It's not for crazy people.
Well, it's for people who are really,
I'm-
really into Winlator stuff and GameHub, right?
Yeah.
Which is
it's
you.
future proofing for people are going to call me stupid, and I don't really care.
No, no.
I want no limitations.
I know. Yeah. There's a place for it. To me, again, it seems overkill, and the Max is already just blows me away as far as what you could use Android for here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, if you really want to push into the craziest GameHub game native performance possible, no limitations, all the SSD or all the storage space. I mean, yeah, top spec that bad boy.
But here's the other thing.
I
too.
know, Rudy. I'm just joking. I'm just giving Andrew shit. Oh, that's one.
What did they announce last week? Or what was announced last week?
Last week?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Valve.
Oh, yeah, the Steam machine.
And Steam on ARM with Android support.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want
Vex me up.
my hope, keeping all of my appendages crossed, that this time next year we have SteamOS on an Odin 3 or whatever handheld. And again, I don't want to run into any potential limitations.
Right.
24 gigs is overkill. Most people, if you want the most performant, just go with the max. Save yourself $70 and get a couple of accessories or something. I am a crazy person, but it's the ultimate. Like, I didn't think we'd be having a handheld with the Snapdragon 8 Elite with 24 gigs of RAM in it. It's just mind-boggling.
Can you top spec the Conquer Pocket Fit that high as well? I can't remember. Is it 1 gig 24?
I think, let me double
I mean,
check
sorry, is
that.
it 1 terabyte 24 or is it? I know it's 1 terabyte, but I can't remember if it's 24.
I can't remember. Hold on one second. Let me pull that up.
All right, so we're playing one of my favorite games here lately is Warhammer Boltgun. Can't remember where we go. Go in the cave. Break this rock. I haven't played the intro in a while. Ah, here we go. Over here.
Yes, you can. It's 20. You can also get it at 24 gigs and 1 terabyte.
Ooh, let's go.
However, well, okay. Theoretically, there were Indiegogo listings, but you can no longer order anything Snapdragon 8 Elite.
So you can go. Okay.
It's all currently G3 Gen 3.
G3 Gen 3. I think they're going to take a while on the 8 Elite. They're taking a while on the G3 Gen 3, which is why, this is my favorite Android handheld of 2025 is the Conquer Pocket Fit, okay? And, I sent it to Zoo for him to review, and I miss my unit so badly. I can't wait for my retail to show up. But they're taking forever with it, and the hype, it's tough to hold people's attention for months and months and months on this. And, well, they did a great job. You do have IPS screen there. You have OLED screen here. Smaller sticks there, bigger sticks here. Ergonomics are better there. Ergonomics are a little bit less here, but I mean, they're so neck and neck. But you're going to get much better switch compatibility on that G3 Gen 3 and better performance overall on this 8 Elite. So, I mean, oof. There's no wrong answer as long as you actually get your unit shipped.
Yeah, there is a wrong answer, but order one that you know that you're going to get.
Right, yeah. Yeah, which again, AYN's track record has been great so far. We got those Thors a lot sooner than expected.
They've also been communicative.
They have been, yeah. I mean,
like today, they announced
they were
first
sold out.
batch of Thors is sold out.
Yeah,
and they said that when the next one's come, I don't remember. I think it's January or February.
Yeah,
but like, I have to check my Indiegogo campaign listing to go pull up the Google Sheet from AYN for my Pocket DS that still is not shipped yet. So, and it sucks because I'm if people go read the comments on the Pocket Fit, or the
On the
Pocket DS campaign, it's just 95% cancellations.
yeah,
I haven't canceled yet. I'm
I haven't
holding
canceled
out
either.
hope.
Yeah,
They shipped 7 more retro gray units today.
I want my unit. I want to compare that Pocket DS against the Thor, and I want to compare the Conquer Fit. The one I ordered a higher spec one. It wasn't the top one; it was the one down from that. I kind of
16512.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been going just one above the mid range when I go to order something. I
So I
learned
mean
from you, but
that'll be the one that'll match up with what you got now with that Odin 3.
it's just the price point jumps so much when you go that far. Although, like you were saying before, yeah, the value is there though, because where else can you get that much power for that price with this chip?
In an Android hand, because I know obviously you can get it in like x86 for if you're
Right.
talking $520 for the Ultra,
Mm-hmm.
that's Steam Deck territory. And
Mm-hmm.
just get a Steam Deck, bro. Will be
Yeah.
the answer that you
Just
get for the majority of people.
just get a Steam machine. Just get a Steam frame, bro, and a Steam Deck.
I can't wait. I'm
Yeah.
nervous.
Are you hyped for it?
On that. I'm so hyped, but I'm so nervous also.
It's nice to see you stoked on something. I gotta say, it does.
I only have so many appendages that I can sell.
Yeah, you can sell one kidney.
Yeah.
I think you only have one liver. So you got to keep that. Although, if you can sell part of your liver, I guess it regrows. Like if you have some of it, you can regrow it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, things are getting crazy here. All right, we're finally hitting some slowdown in Boltgun now that the action's hot and heavy. Just like when you're thinking about your new handhelds.
Stop it.
Well,
no. It still looks good.
Yeah. So everything's maxed out right now. We are getting 60, but it's dipping pretty often. And I feel like you guys want it brighter, but I feel like it's too bright right now. So let me know.
Is there the next time you get a chance to, is there any way for you from the camera to zoom in a little bit? Not front, but you don't pull your hands up, but zoom in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I can actually see.
It's like a digital zoom at this point, though, so I'm afraid it's going to degrade image quality. But on this sort of stream, there's compression up to wazoo anyways.
Yeah, fair.
Come here, you. Come here, you. I know I'm invading your space, but I mean, you're in my way.
What game is this?
Oh, this is Warhammer Boltgun. It's on Steam. Fantastic. It's in our family library.
I've never played any Warhammer games before.
I haven't either, really, but this is their Doom clone, more or less. It's just a fun pick up and play. Reminds me of Quake 2, which always makes me happy. Yeah, it's holding its own. We're starting to bump up against the limits of the chipset here, and now we can go into the settings and start to configure stuff, start to mess around.
And you have not
native rendering.
You did not set up any. You're not using anything with stock drivers.
No frame limit. Yeah, so we're all in stock today. Today is not going to be about trying custom drivers, but in time, when that seems worth it, absolutely, let's do it. I don't think we're far enough along on the 8 Elite chipset to
Joseph,
get great results yet.
I think it ships with 14. I might be wrong. I might ship with 15. Android 15 it ships with.
Yeah, 15. Okay. Also, speakers on this bad boy. You got a lot of body in this badonk here. So it's nice sound, nice full sound. Makes me happy when an Android handheld actually has good sound.
Rob will be happy. You're not trying to play what?
Let's do Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare. Let's go.
Oh, speaking of which, they remastered Nuketown, and
What?
right now there's Nuketown 24/7 on Call of
Get
Duty.
out of town.
Black Ops 7. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. As soon as we're done, that's what I'll be doing. If I didn't have to pay somewhat of attention, I would be doing it right now.
Producer Sony, how's the voice volumes right now? I didn't really set that today. Hopped out of the shower and jumped straight on camera. Luckily, I put on close first. All right, so here's the portal buttons. Loud, clacky as hell, to answer that question there. Yeah, these, in comparison, are quiet, but not the quietest. Again, I think you're going to find quieter, not on the Mini, not on the G2 or the RP5. You're going to have to go over to something like the Mangmi RX. That's a nicer volume, and especially on the 557. Yeah, quite enough. I talk about that more in depth in the first look video. And let's see. The example that I was using, we got to get all of our things in frame here. Example I was using was that I was getting my son to bed last night, and I was getting this thing prepped. And so I was playing on it, and he wakes up at the littlest sound. It's really tough to get him to sleep and to stay asleep. He's 3. And I was playing on this in bed right next to him, and he did not wake up once. And I wasn't mashing super hard. I was trying to be quiet, but avoiding L1 and R1 buttons. But overall, yeah, he didn't wake up. So the face buttons, the D-pad, the joysticks, the triggers. And another thing, I forgot to mention this in the first look, so I'm glad we're here, is, the 4 function buttons, start, select, home, back. These are a very soft click. Usually these are always loud buttons on handhelds, but they're very quiet. Appreciate that. Did we get an issue launching Advanced Warfare? Let's try it one more time. We're in uncharted territories now. I spent all last night after I went to bed and today just downloading GameHub games very slowly. Okay, so this isn't going to work. It said it had compatibility, but
hold on a second. Let me see if I can. I'm actually in GameHub on my end. There's something you can change that might make it work.
Yeah, we can.
I gotta look up and see what it is.
We can get into the settings here. We can change it from the Proton 10. Maybe go to
that's
Proton 9. You want the GPU driver?
No. Well, just give me one.
Okay.
Second. Crap, where is it? No, don't do that. Stop it. Oh man, where in the heck?
Band's right. It can't play Ds.
Band's never right.
We love our band.
Speak for yourself.
Well, time to hydrate, Andrew. I'm just going to start pushing buttons. That's what I do to make things work.
Maybe
Maybe 3?
Goodness, where did I go?
That's probably not going to work. I just start changing settings and seeing, all right, eventually I make these damn GameHub games work. Which systems can it not emulate, Joseph? The really only one it struggles with, there's 2. It struggles with Switch, third-party games specifically. All the Nintendo first-party games that I've tried so far, I got to work. But third-party is very hit or miss. You're going to be switching between Citron and Eden and some of the different Switch emulators. And also PS3, again, I think that's the software, though, where they're at in development. It's been updated, hasn't been updated in a while. And so that was troublesome for me. And then GameHub, you got to try between GameHub, Game Native, the GameHub Lite version, or this is the latest Play Store version, which I don't recommend, by the way. the download speed issue is horrible. People on Reddit today were like, what is going on with this? And I'm right there with them. I'm like, no, but I already invested time in it. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to go forward. I'm going to come back to Advanced Warfare. If you have something we can try, we'll try that. But
yeah, I'm trying to find the setting that I had to change. And it's the GameHub does a good job of simplifying a lot of stuff, except for there are still so many settings to change that I don't remember where everything's at off the top of my head.
are we using the Eden nightly in drivers? We're not going to use drivers today, no. We are using stock drivers for the GPU. And it is but yes, it is the latest Eden, as far as I know. Well, we can double check. I updated it yesterday, so it might not be the latest.
Did you update from the Eden Lite or Eden Nightly GitHub or no?
I did it from the GitHub.
That's fine. We'll mess with it when we get to that point. I cannot find the setting that I was trying to tell you about. There is a setting that has fixed GameHub for me when it crashes. Megabonk was doing that randomly.
Yeah, it's been a little glitchy since this latest update, in general. So.
Oh, Sony said check preset to change the preset to extreme instead of game default.
Deal. Speakers.
Good grief.
Loud as hell.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice, full, fat speakers. I love that. You always get this sort of tinny, mid-range is often okay. Treble's nice and bright, but you just completely lose the bass.
What's happening?
Sorry. I was having a stroke.
That's so messed up for me to laugh at.
Yeah, Andrew. No jokes. Yeah, just D-pad centric gaming feels good on this too. I thought with the placement it'd be tough, but no, it's comfortable. We can play this for a long time.
Joseph asks how the triggers and sticks feel for shooters.
We're gonna get into that in a few, but I can tell you already that I was playing lots of Warzone last night, and yeah, the sticks just are a dream. It's like the AYN Pocket Evo sticks. It's that kind of feeling, or like the Loki. If you ever used a Loki?
I haven't used a Loki, but I love the Evo sticks. Full-size sticks on an Android handheld, sign me up, please.
Yeah, it's very Xbox controller-ish. Also, I bet you in this game we can get to 120 FPS. At the expense of me dying just now. Let's see how fast we pull off the frame limit there. So we get up to 300 and 330 FPS. The fan kicks on, of course. Excuse the sounds. So there's a bit of GameHub for you. let's move on over to Android gaming.
That's aggressive. You know, I can't get into these Warzone, these open world Warzone type games. They just don't resonate with me.
Yeah, you know, having that big open space can be tough if you want to play a quick round. I think it would pair better if they had regular, you know, Warzone, or I mean regular Call of Duty. Fan noise full speed. Yeah, you're going to see that in the first look video. It's going to be hard to capture that in the live stream, but let's see. Here's full mode. It gets pretty loud, but it keeps it cool. And what's nice about these sticks, though, if you don't like them, you pull it off. Get yourself a hype stick or some other third-party stick. Get low profile.
I just want to shout out real quick. We got Camille, if I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize, from the Eden team in the chat.
Hey!
Live chat.
Love the app.
Killing the Eden team is killing it.
Eden is the Switch emulator I went with today. I don't even have Citron on here at the moment. So yeah, I'm excited to hear your progress there with the turnips and other vegetables.
Stop it.
Well, I got to get my jollies in.
Bam wants to know Stubbs knows for these win.
Stubbs nubs are getting deprecated, man. I'm all about the hype sticks now. Well, you know what? I got to talk to the hype sticks guys and say, when can we do a Stubbs nubs collab edition? You know, where we get hype sticks, but with the Stubbs nubs, with the spiky pancreas benefits, acupressure,
honestly,
add-ons. You know, when I was filming the segment for the first look on Warzone last night, I happened to freaking win the battle. I don't know how. I never, ever win at this game, but it just randomly happened to be awesome. And that's very rare for me on camera to be awesome at games. I'm easily 40%
Oh, you actually got
worse.
it recorded?
Yeah, I recorded. It was on camera. Yeah, Sony, use the like the last few minutes of game footage from that if you can, if you haven't edited that part yet.
Oh my goodness.
I just got in a good groove with it because the sticks, man, the sticks make it easy to play FPSs on here. They just feel big and good. And I'm getting some graphic glitches right now I got to mess with.
So since this is just me asking. I haven't seen anything on the screen. Have you seen anything PWM related with the OLED screen?
No, and I know this is the same screen that was in the 556, right? So if there was PWM, they fixed it in software because, yeah, you'd see it on camera right now, for one thing.
Yeah.
When I got the brightness dipped all the way down, and the extra dim setting on last night, no PWM, no eye strain issues. I'm not very sensitive to it, but I'm a little bit sensitive. I will notice it when it's on the extra dim setting. And yeah, I didn't see any. Also, image retention. So I left this on 12 hours on the same screen on GameHub. Static image, 12 hours. No retention. Restarted a number of times. No AYN logo. Now, I know what their image retention issue is because of my AYN Thor review unit. That one did have the issue. Well, it goes... Oh, no. Gotta get good. Get it good. Oh, that was close.
Goodness.
These sticks make me better.
Gotta always reload first.
Always reload first.
Oh,
right.
you got him.
I gotta mess with the settings. I was getting graphic issues last night too.
Is that you talking about that flashing?
The flashing, yeah.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't going crazy.
Nope. I meant to fix that before getting on stream here, but life gets in the way sometimes.
Same, Rob. I can't. Every time I'm finish somebody off,
you gotta reload.
Reload, and sometimes in the middle of it when I don't mean to.
What was I saying? Something about, was it talking about the image retention?
Yes, you were.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I saw that happen on the Thor, and you can fix that by just opening a game, waiting a few minutes, changing to a different screen. It's because you have dark mode on. It really is noticeable. And I have dark mode on here. And maybe it will happen on here, but it's not a big concern to me. It's not burn-in. It goes away. And weren't they saying they were addressing that in software? Are they talking about an OTA update for that? Anyways, I haven't seen that on my Thor for a few weeks now.
There's a massive Thor OTA coming out tomorrow, I believe.
It's addressing that?
It's addressing a whole bunch of things. A lot of the big complaints, like accidentally leaving, keeping on, turning itself or turning on when you close the lid. That kind of like supposed to fix the bottom screen.
Yeah.
Launcher issue.
Yeah.
So
hold on. Yeah. Reload. How did I survive that?
You're playing against Dan.
Oh, barrier's coming. Gotta run.
Switch your sniper rifle and reload it, or whatever your other gun is.
Okay. Hold on.
Because that way you'll be ready to go.
I'm doing it. I'm not great with the sniper rifle. I got to get an assault rifle.
Oh, Ben has a good point. It's not the 5.56 screen.
No. No, not good with the sniper rifle. No!
Oh my goodness.
Well, watch the first look video, because I did better there. No.
I mean, that was so pretty.
It's okay, but no. Should we honor Rob and do some Hot Lap League?
Hell no.
Yeah, screw you, Rob. Yeah, you're not
Rob.
here. Your Odin 3 didn't show up in time. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Rob.
Tell DHL to ship faster.
It probably showed up. He's just probably replacing another water heater.
Yeah, we're going to play Wreckfest instead. And watch a progress bar.
I love watching a progress bar.
Snake! Wreckfest is a game that doesn't run on a lot of handhelds for some reason. A lot of the AYN we get funny compatibility where you have to spoof the chip that you're using, or spoof it for another device to even make this run. Even then, it never seems to work, so I forget to test it. And I'm like, on a lark, I installed this, and I'm like, oh, it works. Okay. Sweet. But yeah, the more I use the Odin 3, the more kind of stoked I feel about it. I didn't think we were going to beat the Conquer. I tried to hold faith, but AYN proved me wrong here. I got to say that.
Yeah, the Odin 3 was always going to be, once it was announced, I knew I was going to get one. It was just a matter of when.
Well, this is
but
Go ahead. Well, it's like a better Odin 2 Mini to me. I love the idea of the Odin 2 Mini. Just the weight balance is kind of heavy and concentrated in a funny way for me. And I don't like the face button style that they're using on those. And so this just is like a perfected Odin 2 Mini. The only thing I have to say about the sticks as well, and I talked about in the video, is the left stick, and this is probably a per unit thing, it might not affect all of them, but the left stick, you get a little bit of grind as you're moving along the outer edge there, just right there, there's like a little divot. I always notice it on Windows handhelds. In fact, I returned 6 different units of the ROG Xbox Ally base model to get one that didn't have any issue. Yeah, I did. I brought them all to Best Buy at the same time.
Man, I wish I could be there for that. Like, I wish I could have been there to film it.
They were like...
Seeing you walk in the sliding glass doors would have been hilarious.
You know, so here's the one I kept, by the way. This is like the GOAT unit. This is great.
Oh, you found one?
Yeah, I finally got one that has everything right.
Just steal bands back?
No, I got my own now. Hold on, which button goes on this one? Okay, trigger. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've never played this before.
Yeah. They were cool about it, though. I explained the issue and everything, and they're like, huh. Well, I guess it takes all kinds. And they accepted it and didn't say anything further and just let me walk out of there. And I'm like, I know you're going to think I'm insane. Here are 5 Xbox Allies that I've bought over the course of the last month from you guys. I'm not like a scalper. I didn't get these just to redeem the Xbox Game Pass, although I did do that because I'm a horrible person. But yeah, they were cool. I think that restocks anyways. I don't know.
You know it's not in stock.
What?
The Legion Go 2.
I know.
What do you mean? What are you grunting for? You have one or 5.
Not anymore.
Oh no. Zeus says, Alexa, tell Stubbsy do not snipe in quarantine.
No, I can't keep 2 Legion Goes. That's all I'm saying. So.
Did you keep one?
I'm keeping one, but
okay.
Trying to decide. The fan does not need to be on sport anymore. I've had that on the whole time, so it screws up the microphone. The noise gate freaks out. That's better, right? Let's do one more Android game. What do you guys want?
I have no idea.
I'm going to do Hot Lap League.
Dan wants to know if you'll trade him the Odin 3 for the Ally.
I mean, no.
Don't you dare.
No, I love the Odin 3 here. I appreciate the Thor, okay? I definitely appreciate the Thor. It's the same screen. It's a lot of the same things, and dual screen's awesome, but man, this is just so much better in the hands and more accessible to me. Okay, I gotta focus. I can't look bad in front of my friends. So yeah, I like this more than the Thor. Is that weird to say?
No.
Nah.
It's 2 different use cases.
Isn't there a turbo button in this game, Rob? Maybe not. Okay, there's the drift. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, loop the loop. Let's do it. Let's go fast. Oh, baby. Lander him upside down. No.
I can't deal with it.
Done did it. Okay, enough Android gaming. We looked at streaming in the first look. I can tell you decode times, I got as low as 0.6 milliseconds. Fantastic. Felt great. GeForce Now as well. Very fluid. Felt good there. This thing is awesome for streaming. Straight away. You can even play Call of Duty on here. That's how good.
That's how good it is for you.
For me.
I know what you're doing there. It's not going to work.
I'm trying to tempt you. Streaming's not that bad. Streaming's pretty solid, especially if you're doing local streaming, especially with Artemis. Come on. Okay, so now's the part where we're going to experiment with Switch. And this is where we're going to run into some funky, fun times. So we are on stock, and if you want to see which particular driver that means, we're looking at Qualcomm 0.800.51.
I don't even know what the latest is.
Yeah, I'm not even going to start getting into extra drivers right now today. Sorry, everybody. I can tell you that Crash Bandicoot 4 does not work, at least not on Eden. And this is on Eden version. What does that say? Is that the build there? 20.0.1?
No, that's the firmware that you're using.
Okay, that's the firmware. Right, yeah, that's right. I'm on 20.0.1 firmware. We can look in the menu in a second. It's going to freeze here anyways. About. Here we go. So here's the build we're on. 92B101D. D's Edens. Let's try Cuphead. Too loud tech. I miss seeing those thumbs. You are the only person probably who's ever said that to me. That's very kind and a lie, but I appreciate you. I will be on the Too Loud Save State podcast on November 28th, so we'll get into this next Friday.
You guys are doing a live stream on Black Friday.
That's right. I already did my Black Friday shopping. I'm not going to touch anything on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. That's my promise to myself. At least I'm not going to go anywhere in person because no.
Oh, no, I'm not going anywhere.
I stocked up on storage today.
Oh?
Yeah, I got another 2 terabyte SD card and
was it on sale?
170 or something.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Pretty solid. It's not a crazy sale on that one, but Nintendo Switch 2 microSD Express Card 512 for $75. Samsung brand.
Nice.
That's on Amazon.
That's a good deal.
And a Corsair, I think it was, what was the P310 2280 SSD for 4 terabyte for $239, which is a very nice discount.
Yes. Yes. Man, I need to load up on some storage.
Now's the time. Should we shill our deals website? If you want to load up on storage and you want to get the very best deals, we have deals at handhelds.deals or handheld.deals. Pick your flavor.
Yeah, that was a late night miscommunication, so I ended up buying both because Stubbs thought one thing, I thought the other.
Now we have 2 domains and they both work.
Yep. And last night I published a very long guide, basically. Gift guide.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Black
it's very
Friday.
long.
Oh. Is this...
That's what I published last night.
I totally missed this. Did this not hit buffer for some reason? I gotta go drop that to our YouTube audience.
Did I not buffer it?
It's not in the... I didn't see it hit Twitter anyways. That's where I look when I know it's time to promo your promos.
I buffered it.
Well, I don't know. What game should we play next?
I don't know. I'm worried that I didn't buffer it.
My son's named Elliot, so we'll do Elliot Quest. Hey, thanks, Too Loud. Yeah, that's all Andrew. That's all Andrew and Ban. Those gentlemen do a lot of the best photo work.
Eventually, I'll get Ban to learn what saturation is.
I'm pretty sure Ban's going to tell you to saturate Ds.
That's fine. He can... Never mind. Let me start.
Okay, there we go. Nope, not that button. There we go. I think I played this on Wii U a long time ago.
No, you're not, Ben.
I'm not Ben, I'm Stubbs.
No. Thank you. I don't know what those are. Netflix Origin or Netflix Foreign. Am I missing something that I should know about that I don't know about?
Kind of stuttering on that one. Gas Guzzlers doesn't work. Hades, maybe? So yeah, this is the lame thing about the 8 Elite handhelds is you're going to be running into some hit or miss switch emulation. If switch emulation is important to you, for right now, this would not be the handheld that I would go for.
But here's the other side of switch emulation that I think some people forget. Not you, not you, Stubbs. Some games will work on different firmwares. So like Stubbs is running 20.0.1,
which is a little outdated.
Yeah, but not by much. But some games will work better on like 19.0.1 or whatever the one. Like they'll work better. You can keep everything the same, but if you install an older firmware, it'll run for whatever reason. It's a lot of trial and error. That's where sites like EmuReady comes in helpful. Eden has stuff built in where I haven't opened it in the past week, so I don't remember for sure.
So we're getting some
because I'm playing too much
Mega Bunkin'.
Yeah, but you can have it automatically install recommended settings based on the game and the handheld that you're using or the device that you're using. So it's a lot of trial and error, and you just gotta mess around with it. Even like Sudachi hasn't been updated in months, and that works better than both Eden and Citron for some games. It's just a lot of trial and error. Yes, too loud. Exactly right. That's summarized what I tried to stumble and say very poorly.
But I mean, if you adore Switch emulation and you just want stability, you just want it to work, I would go with something more known. I mean, the Odin 2 Portal is a gorgeous, big, handheld, nice OLED screen, 8 Gen 2 power. Of course, the Thor, which is the same screen. Plus, you get a second one. Why not? Conquer Pocket Fit once they ship.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing to remember too is the Odin 2 Max with the 8 Gen 2 and 16 gigs of RAM is $299 refurbished on AYN's website. So if you're not fully sold on, if you're not really fully sold on the Odin 3 or the Snapdragon 8 Elite, that refurbished Max is there. And that would be that would be my recommendation, because I haven't messed around enough with the G3 Gen 3 stuff.
What do we have to do to get Arthur to ship out those dang handhelds?
I don't know. Stop giving him money.
Yes, I think that's the right answer. Man, I'm going to stop accepting in-review units from those guys pretty soon here, because I'm tired of, you guys make good stuff, but it sucks to put out a video, put all the work in, and then it's like, hey, this thing's awesome, and guess what? You can't buy it. Nobody can buy this. You're not going to get this anytime soon. It's just, that sucks. I'm more at this point like, hey, I'll just, I'll buy it when it's ready. We'll look at it eventually.
Yeah, and I mean, Mangmi had that problem. The hype died down quite a bit.
We had,
and before that was
Helligally.
The Action Pie, which apparently is just not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually the case, but
they're like, hey, can you release the video on this day? We're going to be shipping these this day, and then miss that deadline. Next month, miss the deadline. Next month, miss the deadline. And it just gives me PTSD flashbacks to KTR1.
That was before my time.
Well, that was the worst of all time. I think it took them, I don't know, a year, 2 years. My review unit was all screwed up, and so I asked for a replacement to do a proper review. And 2 years later, we finally were in the stage of they might ship me a replacement working review unit. And at that point, I just didn't care anymore, and I said no thanks. I'm good. Probably not going to recommend this one, to be honest with you.
You just hold on to that. Just
You hold on to. You need that. You hold on to that. And they made
you will need it because somebody else is going to need a replacement.
Yeah, they made a follow-up device, or they're working on one. I don't know.
Bandos, all that crap.
But they had a good start. There was a lot of hype in the beginning. Yeah, my argument there is just that it sucks when you have this crazy, exciting hype train and then nothing gets delivered. The only company you for sure can count on is going to be Valve, it seems like, minus Half-Life 3. And won't get into that. Retroid AYN, they're solid on delivering what they put out.
Gabe, give me Half-Life 3, please. Come on, Gabe.
What if they release it? They're like, we're only releasing it on the AYN Odin 3.
That would be
sick.
sick.
Can you imagine if mainstream collabed with the Chinese emulation market?
That would be so sick.
I mean, we see some of these at Best Buy now, and that's cool. Okay, anyways, back to the task at hand. Solid 30 FPS. I know it's really hard to see, so I'll just report back to you. Yeah, so the first-party Nintendo titles, like Luigi's Mansion 3 here, those all play pretty well.
Have you played Zelda? Any of the Zeldas?
Yeah, I was playing Breath of the Wild for the first look video. People are going to see that. So today I'm trying to do games I didn't do in the first look for the most part. Someone wants to see with Switch Lite. Yeah, let's back this up. Back that camera up. So here is Zelda Switch Lite.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize they were that close in size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah. So stay tuned. I do all sorts of size comparisons.
Uh-oh.
G2. I got that sticker on there, by the way. Odin 2 Mini. My retail Ming-Mi RX. Flip 2.
Dude, after using Thor, the Flip 2 is just so tiny.
Thor. Oh.
Go the other way.
You can hide it.
Where's the you got your go-to in there?
Boom. There it is.
Oh, man.
My go-to? No. I didn't bring it in. I didn't think that would be a great size comparison. Oh, if you're wondering though, I showed this in the video. The Retroid Pocket DS, the other size model, does not fit very well, but the RP5, the regular size Retroid one, does fit and it does work. And here's the crazy thing about this. You know that mod I was showing you guys on the podcast on Monday?
Yeah.
It works. The buttons are in the same spot here, the exact same spot. Definitely not the same company. So this fits great. I mean, down to a T, volume up and down. Look at that.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. I don't need the clock. And yeah, this totally works. I'll prove it. Now it just does mirrored mode right now. They're going to have to build in the option in software to make it, separate. But nevertheless, look at that. That works better than even my G2 with this thing, which shows sideways for some reason.
They did a good job. Retroid did a good job on that purple, though. I really like that indigo.
Yeah.
I just don't like indigo being forced on me, Ban. If he's watching still.
Yeah, Ban.
Ban.
That is your real name.
There it is. Ban Margera.
Ban Margera.
Ban will fight for real, not just passively.
And the haptics in this are nice too. I'm enjoying those. Yeah, no real gotchas here so far. I know not every reviewer hasn't been enjoying this one, but yeah, I don't know. It clicks with me. I'm very used to the 8 Elite and its quirks and its performance because my phone is the S25 Ultra, and
Oh, it's not the Motorola POS anymore?
well, that's my phone, but the S25 is my actual phone that I do stuff with. But the one I carry around with me is the Motorola. Yeah, because it's something with Google Fi where if I got it for $50, as long as I would keep it as my main phone for 3 months or something.
Oh,
and I said,
yeah, to take full advantage of the promo, or you'd have to pay full price or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going through the.
Makes sense.
I'm going through the motions on that.
We work from home anyways.
Yeah.
Well,
but when most of the time I'm on the S25 though. But when I leave the house, I got to take that damn Motorola, which is not as good as I thought originally. But hey, it'll be a backup emulation device or something when I'm done, or a backup phone if someone in the family needs it. Yeah.
Lord knows I got plenty of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the Edge 5G? No. Can't remember. Stylus. G Stylus 2025?
Once upon a time, I'd be able to tell you, rattle off specs off the top of my head. That person is no longer here. I used to be able to rattle off specs of phones released in the past year, and I can no longer do that.
Ah, fair.
I'm just getting old. It looks really weird though, having the dual screen on there.
Yeah, the motion
it doesn't look bad.
We're getting 120 hertz here, 60 hertz here.
Oh yeah.
So let's undo that. But anyways, it works, which I thought was really cool.
Definitely, especially out of the box. And this is still not shipping for a little bit still, right?
The Odin 3?
Yeah. When does it ship?
Isn't it shipping early December?
Oh, never mind.
Isn't? Well, I mean, I don't know. They were talking about how the Thor's delayed till January, so I don't know where they're at with it, but
mid-January.
Oh, is it mid-January for the Odin 3?
Wait, what? Ben, what are you doing?
Where's that from? Ben, what's the latest?
I'm trying to find it.
We need to know. Anyway, Mario Kart's fun. That's good. Running full speed there. Yeah, all the first-party games for me was good. Mega Man 11, maybe one of my favorites.
What was the original, Ben? The current pre-order batch is mid-January, so it's batch 3. Okay. But I was trying to figure. I don't remember what the original shipping date was.
Okay. We're getting there.
Because I waited.
Well, I
knew this was going to happen.
I just don't have concerns about it, though. It's like, hey, all right, you say January, that's realistic. I think that's a realistic time. Yeah.
OG was mid-December. So you're right. It's shipping soon, about a month.
I had December in my mind. I'm like, okay. Mega Man 11's good.
Do you have any preferred docking stations from Nasrodian Lakay? I apologize if I just butchered the hell out of that.
Let's see. I have docking stations. I have this kind of cool one here. Look at this SNES one. Who makes this again? This was Ghoulie Kit who makes this.
Yeah, Ghoulie Kit, yeah.
We're going to be unboxing one of their new controllers next week. Or soon. Ghoulie Kit Ultra, Max, something. I don't know. What is it? Figure that out later. Oh, Mega Man's not so happy. So yeah, there's just a quick look at Switch. Before we get out of here, we cannot go any further without trying out 3DS and seeing how much we can upscale my favorite game. Alien Chaos 3D. Let's go. Volume up, speakers up, bros. Sorry about this.
Oh, crap. It is so loud.
Yep.
Is there like reverberation in the case, like in the while you're holding it?
Reverb. Do I feel
Like, do you feel the sound?
The speakers. Do I feel the speakers? Yeah. I mean, not as much as a Windows handheld or like the Asus, but yeah. Yeah, it's good. Should we
Yeah, I realize
8X?
that was a weird question.
3200? Too loud. That's actually too loud. We're just gonna sit right here together at 8X. I'm sorry. I have to put you all through that at least once per stream, right? Okay, let's get on. Where the heck? In Azahar, where was the frame counter? General? Performance overlay. Here we go. Where's my performance overlay, bros?
I don't remember off the top of my head with that. I don't remember a lot of things anymore, Stubbs.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm right there with you. It's not behaving. Anyways, that was haha for you. I mean, that's kind of what I wanted to show today. That was the main strokes I wanted to show. Let's see. We have a couple starred questions. How is PS2 performance? Oh, PS2 performance should not be an issue on the 8 Elite. That's something that I've tested a lot, at least on my S25 Ultra. It's not something that I'm covering today, but we can at least take a look at a game, right? Don't cover it too much. My favorite game. How about Burnout Revenge? Vulcan.
So I'm gonna bring all of my hard drives with me to CES so you can organize them for me.
Sure. I love organizing ROMs. Okay. Upscale. There we go. So we can go beyond 2x native. We don't need to go beyond 2.5, but let's try 3. See where that lands us. I'm not even going to take the time to set up controls on this, but I just want to see. Oh, yeah, we got to get frame counter.
This sucks.
OCD
I want this
triggered.
I want Automatic. This, but now I have to wait till January.
No, I'll bring it to our New York meetup for.
Yeah, but I don't get to take
December.
it home with me.
Yeah. Do you have a Conquer Pocket Fit?
I don't.
Well.
Oh, all right, I do. Because
You
I'm
have a
gonna
Win
steal
6?
Zeus, and then I don't have a Win 600 band. I'll buy you
Do you,
Win 600.
no, I just want the Win 600 box. I got to give it a
Oh,
box to Zoo so he'll like me again.
oh. Just
The
give him the
box
box for a
for
handheld
an
he
Odin
doesn't have
3.
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So many steps. Let's go. We're going to be ending the stream here in about 5 minutes. I got to go pick up my
It is past that time.
offspring. Yeah.
Have we really been streaming for this long already?
Yeah. 3:30 to 4:30 is about an hour and 15 minutes or so.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of wanted to show off a couple games and give people an idea of what they're going to get if they're backing it, if they're thinking about backing it. Answer some questions. Speaking of questions, one of them was, how is PS2 performance? And the answer is, it's good. Yeah.
Can't see that. I couldn't see that. I don't know if other people.
It's full.
could,
It's
but-
full speed.
Sweet.
Let's boost. Oh. Ooh, buddy. I love this game.
What is the? Are you just supposed to just
What?
kill all the cars?
In this particular challenge, yeah. It's traffic score, so you want to crash into as much as possible. Just complete chaos. It's a lot of fun. Great soundtrack. Of course, I can't play it because of copyright. Oh. Yeah, no. I have no concerns about PS2 on this. Or GameCube, Dolphin. 3DS looks pretty solid. 8-bit, 16-bit, of course, don't need to touch that right now. PS1, Wii U, I need to explore. I haven't played with Wii U yet on this chipset at all, as far as I remember. So that's on the to-do list. Saturn should be looking okay there. And yeah, PS3, Vita on the chipset works well. We don't need to get into that today. But yeah, also some launchers. I got ESDE, Beacon, console launcher, and the Odin launcher. Odin launcher is not too bad. I like it better than the retroid launcher. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Benchmarks. So yeah, we're gonna show off some benchmarks. Rather, my good buddy Russ from Retro Game Core showed off benchmarks, and we're referencing his, and he's like, yeah, you can use those benchmarks. So I just added on to that, doing some additional Antutu. We'll be sharing shortly. And yeah, I don't need to have you sit and watch a progress bar today, though. But I can tell you, if you haven't watched Russ's video, that the 8 Elite is definitely above the G3 Gen 3 chipset that's in the Conquer Pocket Fit. Not leaps and bounds ahead of it, but it definitely comes ahead. And both of those are above the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 that we see in the Odin 2 series and Thor. And all of those beat the Snapdragon 865. And then you have the G2, which is in a funny spot. Better than the 865, sometimes at or maybe better than the 8 Gen 2. But compatibility, again, the brand new chipset, a little bit of an unknown there long term. But all right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for your questions. Let me just see if I didn't miss any here. Dan, I've seen like and I've seen hate for it so far. Where do you stand, Stubbs? I know it's early. Yeah, so 24 hours in, right? I am a fan. It's for me. This is one that's for me. I don't know if it's for you. I kind of laid out in the first look video you'll see tomorrow why it's for me, why I'm liking it, and you can kind of gauge for yourself. You know, if you got big hands like mine, the only thing that sucks is ergonomics aren't quite there, where you're going to want a little bit of something to grab onto right in this area. So it just needs a grip. They have a stock grip for sale on the website, and I went ahead and ordered that and the case. This isn't going to fit. Just to give you an idea, it just needs something like that to round out the ergonomics. The back ergonomics are great. This bump out is perfect. It's great. Yeah, it just needs, it's so compact now. They've taken all of their previous Odin 2 designs and compacted it into this. So it's a better Odin 2 Mini in my mind. Yeah, that would make it perfect. But I enjoy it. Speakers, I love the speakers. They're nice, loud, full. It's a blast to play on. The joysticks make first-person shooters, Call of Duty and Warzone and things like that. It's a joy for that. The D-pad is the tried and true. It feels good. The face buttons aren't too loud, and they feel good, and they work for what you need. L and R1 a little loud, sure, but they work well. L2 and R2, you got the nice gradient there, and they work well enough. But I would say that, yeah, you again, lose the ergonomics once you start to use those, plus the sticks, plus holding it like that. Not always the best. So having a grip will make this better. Fingerprint reader is nice to have. Fan does get loud, and there's a little bit of fan whine that you hear, at least on this unit. Once you get it into sport mode, at the loudest, that's when I start to hear a little bit of that fan whine. It's not like a coil whine. It's like a fan whine. It's not a deal breaker for me. You have the M1 and M2 buttons. I don't really ever use those, but they are there if you want to. You have display out of here at 4K, and we saw it working with the retroid dual screen. It works with XR glasses. And LED lights are fun. You can dial those into taste or turn them off. The AMOLED screen on there is fantastic. 1920 by 1080, 120 hertz. Oof. And yeah, just this colorway, it just pops. I like the purple. Really do like the purple. Yeah, so this is a handheld for me. They took my favorite phone, the S25 Ultra, and they made it into a handheld. Telescopic controllers, get out of here. I don't need those. Look at this. So, yeah, I like it so far. Long term, I don't know. Let's see if we can get some drivers and Eden emulator, get those Eden devs, and they're cooking and getting their turnips out and gardening and growing their turnips, making those drivers happy. Love to see it. K's Retro Gaming, do we know which Widevine certification the Odin 3 has? I do not know. Maybe we'll find out soon, assuming it's the same as the Portal. Maybe so. I don't know. If I don't want... Oh, I forgot one thing. Yeah. Okay. So speaking of a smartphone, I was using it as a smartphone, basically, by holding it like this. And I'm like, oh, it's my S25 Ultra, you know, and doing all the stuff you would on there, watching Streamio. Okay, like media is a lot of fun on here. YouTube music for music sounds good. And just using it in that orientation or for shmups, it feels very ergonomic and it feels like a phone because of how it is. As the rounded edges are very nice too. I want to say that. It's not harsh when you swipe from bottom to top or top to bottom as you're moving off the device. It's just smooth, rounded. Everything is rounded and very premium, very high quality feeling. I don't know if there's any quality control gotchas yet. We are too early for that. I haven't found any, minus the little bit of stick grind on the left stick as I move just into that pocket right there. It's just there's a little divot or something. Most likely just this unit, but I want to call that out. No image retention on my unit. And no input latency that I'm detecting. It really feels like my flagship smartphone made into a handheld. I can't believe this is where we're at in gaming now. This is ridiculous. eSamamad 5839. If I don't want PC emulation, would you recommend this over the Portal or the Conquer? If I don't want PC emulation. I mean, I need more information from you, I think, before I can make a recommendation. The Portal is bigger. I like the bigger screen on it. It's not very ergonomic. I don't like that, but I have the grip for it, so it's perfectly fine with the grip. And you do get better compatibility because HN2. Same thing with the Conquer. You're going to get better compatibility with the G3 Gen 3 variant of that if you want Switch emulation. So it's really up to you. But all three of those are awesome. Right now, I do enjoy this more than the Conquer Pocket Fit, though. That's my impression. And I didn't think that would happen. So I surprised myself on this one. I came into this thinking, okay, it's going to be obviously an iteration. It's going to be probably a little better in some ways. But no, man, it's kind of unexciting in how good it is. That basically is where I'm at with it. Like, there's nothing dramatic about it. It's like, hey, it's just a good handheld for the price with great performance. So, yeah. And if you're not looking at PC emulation, yeah. Or even if you are, great handheld for that. Okay. Dakota Braley, as of right now, would you recommend this or the Thor? I mean, again, I think that's personal preference. The Thor, you're going to get less power, but you will get more compatibility. And of course, you're going to get a second screen, which is awesome for multitasking. I mean, the Thor is it's just awesome in its own right, okay? They're for two different use cases, pretty much. Now, they have the same screen, so you can, and a lot of the same buttons and things, so there's a similar feeling. The ergonomics on this as well are not comfortable with that for me, unless I have a grip on it. And yeah, if you want 3DS, DS, and that's your bag, this is great. Or if you want to have a game FAQ guide or just multitasking in general, I mean, it's a beast at that. It's really cool. Do I like this better, though, than the Thor myself? Yes, I like the Odin 3 better than the Thor. That's where I'm at with this. For you? I don't know. More power? Get the 3. You want 2 screens? Get the Thor. All right, everybody, that's all the questions we got for now. We're going to stop here. But what I want to know is your thoughts. What did you think of the Odin 3? Is this one you're picking up? Let me know in the comments below. Very exciting times. It's available in our description. If you do want to pre-order one, that is an affiliate link. It supports the channel at no extra cost to you. You don't have to subscribe if you've been watching this. Hang around, watch some more videos. But if you do like the vibe we have here, subscription always is appreciated. And we're trying to get to 100K. That's our next kind of goalpost as a team here. And that would be so cool to see that happen. But yeah, $329 is where it starts for the base model. I don't recommend the base unless you're just going to do up to PS2, GameCube, a little bit of Switch. Really, the Pro, I think, is the sweet spot at $399, 12 gigs, 256. Max, 16 gigs plus 512, $449. That's the unit we have here. And then the Ultra, which is Andrew's favorite, at $519. If you want no limits, 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, let's go. It comes in black, it comes in white, it comes in rainbow, purple, and transparent. Purple, transparent blue. Transparent purple is my favorite. Surprisingly, I didn't think it would be that way until I saw it in person. And yeah, I think I've seen all these colors now across devices at one time or another. And yeah, I'm team purple. I didn't care for the Odin 2 purple, but this one I like. Andrew, do you have any thoughts to share before we get out of here?
Don't delay.
Right, yeah. Yeah. They sold out of the Thor, and now those... I didn't think that would happen. I don't see that happen very often.
Batch 3 isn't shipping till mid-January, so if you want to get in now.
To get a January date. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining, and let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see more testing done of a particular thing? You're going to see reviews coming in from Zoo on our channel, Andrew on the website team here, and all sorts of fun stuff. We got more content on the way, and stay tuned tomorrow for the first look video. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want for more of this and all of your favorite retro handhelds. And a special thanks to our channel members, our patrons, and our subs who make everything possible for us. Perks with RH start for as little as $3 per month. Join us in our Discord to chat and play games, and join us on our podcast every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, where we get in a whole bunch of shenanigans. Andrew can vouch for that. It's nuts. We have a lot of fun. We unbox stuff. We talk news. And it's just my favorite thing every Monday. So hope to see you all there. Until the next one, though, this has been Stubbs on behalf of Andrew and producer Sony, who does an awesome job on production every time, saying, take care of those handhelds and take care of each other too.
Adios.